All right. Hey, gang. Now we're at Chapter 8. And Chapter 8 looks at basically the federal bureaucracy, the bureaucracy of the country, which is basically the federal infrastructure, also known as, you'll hear frequently called, the public administration system of the country. And this, again, is basically the business operation, how the country is operated at all the various levels that deal with both domestic and international issues. So it's incredibly important, it is incredibly vast, and it has to administer to the needs of almost 325 million Americans, citizens. So it's a big deal. In this, there's a lot of things at stake in terms of the structure. It's always evolving because as the government and as the country and the world becomes more complex, it has to evolve to accommodate all those complexities. If you go back to the founding of our country, there were only 3 branches within it. And now, there are hundreds and hundreds of them. You'll see when we look at the structure, you'll see how it's broken down, and that even though all 3 branches of government actually have some aspects of the federal bureaucracy under them, most of it's couched under the executive branch and under all the various cabinet positions within that branch. But underneath those cabinet positions are hundreds and hundreds of other organizations and entities. There are independent agencies and there are regulatory agencies that are also comprised, that make up this. For example, the Post Office, the FCC, and the Federal Communications Corporation. You've got all these different entities that are all part of the infrastructure of the country, Homeland Security. So we're going to take a look and we'll dive into it and see why it's important that we understand the structure of the system, because it has to deal with and help and to administer to the needs of all of us. Okay? See you there.